Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Forest Job. I hope you all had a lovely Christmas and you're having, so far at least, a lovely New Year as well. Having taken a week off over the Christmas to New Year period, we're back again and we're picking up exactly where we left off. You can see in the bottom left-hand corner there, the last game that we played was the 1-0 defeat to Crystal Palace. And you can see the league table here. We are now sitting pretty on 44 points, which should see us safe from relegation. That being said, we will keep an eye on the comings and goings and the happenings at the bottom end of the table. Because you don't want to rest on your laurels in this league. But ninth place at the moment is not a bad place to be. We've had a run of pretty decent form up until the last few games where we've had a 3-game streak of no wins. We just can't win, apparently. But for a mid-table team, I would say that we're doing pretty well despite that. So today's game is against Watford, and we're going to get straight into it now. So looking at the starting 11, there doesn't seem to be much that needs changing. Busquets is not in the best of form, but I think we'll probably stick with him for this game, despite that fact. Looking at Arcas and Kabayi up front, I think we're probably going to stick with them as well. We'll give them a go, although Hadji has started to emerge as a real option for us in the attacking midfield area. So let's go for it. We'll use this 11. Yellows versus reds, no need to change the kits. And here we go. First game of the new year. Hopefully it can be at least a decent performance. I'm not necessarily looking for a win. I just want to see us playing well. I've taken a couple of weeks off of playing at this point, and I'm going to be a little bit rusty. Get the excuses in early, that's what I say. Welcome to Vicarage Road, home of the Hornets. I always thought it was strange that Watford call themselves the Hornets, but they've got a moose on their badge. I don't know if there's any other club in England that has an animal for a badge and has a nickname which is a completely different animal. If anyone can think of any, let me know, as they try to play a long ball forward and Worrell immediately gets underneath it. Play it out to the left here. Oh dear. Well, Willems plays it into the feet of Cleverley, but fortunately there was enough power on it that Cleverley was unable to control the errant pass, and we take control back here with the throw-in initially. That's a good tackle. Now Watford are away. McKenna's underneath this one, looks to win the header, can't quite manage it. And Samba ends up claiming the ball. Through ball. Guerrero looking for it, can't get on it. Willems comes in field trying to do something, but the ball has moved away from him far too quickly. Wilmot, long ball up the middle of the pitch, Worrell underneath it, but he's beaten to it. Here's Messina on the left, played into Diniz, could be dangerous. And it's a great save from Samba, which keeps the scores level. As Willems has it on the left-hand side here and looks to play the ball through. He finds Arcas, who in turn finds Centurion. Oh, that's lovely, Guerrero. Oh, he can't find the finish. It was a lovely little passing move into the penalty area by Nottingham Forest, but he just couldn't find the finish. Beautiful back heel, I think that was Lolly, and the defender getting a foot in and deflecting it away for a corner kick, which Johan Kabayi will take on this right-hand side. He'll try and out-curler. In it comes, Busquets underneath it, can't make anything of it. Willems beaten to the ball. Comes out to João Pedro. And Zafuik has got the ball here into the middle for Guerrero, who loses it, unfortunately for him. And Arcas can't get rid of the ball quickly enough. And Watford recycle the play, and they get lucky with that. Oh, and here's João Pedro. It's through on goal. Zafuik covers magnificently coming in from that right-hand side. Kabai to Zafuik again. Dutchman in plenty of space, finds Guerrero. And it's just a little bit tight in these attacking areas for Forest. And I think that's given us an offside. Indeed it is. 2 Watford players in advanced positions. Illegal positions, according to the referee. And the ball will be placed on the spot. And the goalkeeper will be able to get things back underway. Here's Samba, plays it out to Zafuik. Lovely progressive passing by Forest. Kabai beaten in the air, he's not the tallest of men. McKenna can't get to it either. We're getting beaten in the air quite a lot now. The Watford players coming slightly shorter and intercepting the ball before we have a chance. That's good though. Oh, that's not. Willems giving the ball away far too easily. Cleverly on the left-hand side. Willems picks up the ball that was defended so well by his teammate. And away we come again. Over the top, Centurion running into space. Guerrero, Kabai, and it was never going to go in. Have to wonder what he was thinking with men ahead of him. But maybe it was time just to try a pot shot and see what could come of it. Over the top, Centurion in behind here, goalkeeper rushing out, and the goalkeeper gets to it ahead of Centurion, who's unable to take advantage of that lovely ball. Centurion! Oh, he can't get to it in time. The defender does a great job. And Arcas shoots when he should pass, really. And now Watford looking to hit on the counter-attack. And there's a ball into Cleverly. There's a man in the middle if he can find him. But McKenna does a great job of defending. Arcas is just so slow on the ball. And it's through to Phillips. And it's a goal. And it's Arcas who gave the ball away in a dangerous area, who is to blame for that goal by Phillips. It's a lovely take by the Watford man. But I can tell you right now, the manager is not happy with Arcas there. And on the stroke of half-time, Watford go 1-0 ahead, having not really threatened anywhere near as much. But look at that, he just goes straight through. Still had to find a great finish to beat the goalkeeper from there. But Arcas just, it gives away the ball in the first instance, and then in the second instance doesn't go with his man. 1-0 to the Hornets. And there's the half-time whistle. Watford take a lead into the break. And already I'm thinking about making a change here, and you won't be surprised to know that it's Arcas who's going to make way for Hadji. Just need to be better in that final third, and the ponderous touch, the heavy touch of Arcas really did put us under the cosh needlessly there. Here's Willems. Now Worrell. Into Willems. Hadji. Through ball into Guerrero. Takes a good first touch. Holds the ball up. But loses it to the attention of the defender eventually. That's great from McKenna. Oh, the pass. The pass is awful. Don't know what that was. I thought Zafouik had lost the ball, and then suddenly he had it back again. Kabai. Willems. Good turn on the ball, but he loses out again. The defenders are just too good. Willems, Centurion, Kabai, Zafouik, Lolly. Final ball just wasn't good enough. What was that, Busquets? You're better than that, son. And here's Will Hughes, ball into the middle, João Pedro. And the referee's given an offside, and a good job they did too, because it was an excellent finish by João Pedro. Look at that, in off of the corner. I don't know what's going on here, but we're not playing well at all. Counter-attack, short passing, out wide. We're not using the wide areas enough, possibly. Freshen things up defensively a little bit. See if that'll do anything for us. So Samba restarts the play with the goal kick. Just plays it easy out along the floor to Zafouik. Kabai. Zafouik again. Into Lolly. Ball into the middle for Guerrero. Hadji picks up the loose one. Here's Ribeiro to Kabai. Guerrero. Oh, it's a great save. It's an excellent save by the goalkeeper. Guerrero would be forgiven for thinking that the ball was going into the back of the net. But that desperate hand flung out by the goalkeeper was enough to keep the ball at bay. And Kabai now with the corner. He's going to launch one in. Hadji near post. And Bachmann saves his team again. Here's McKenna now. Ball played back out to Ribeiro. Into Centurion. Lolly. Guerrero. Over the top for Centurion. Out to Ribeiro, who puts it a little bit too far ahead of himself, but manages to keep it in. And it ends up going out for a goal kick. And I've got a feeling that we're not going to score here. Sometimes you just have that feeling when you're playing that you're just not at it. And I have that feeling right now. Here's Cleverly. Lovely tackle by Ribeiro. Wins the ball with a solid tackle. Here's Guerrero. Outside to Centurion. Option in the middle if he can find it. Lolly. And the defender again reads the play expertly well. Perhaps too well for my level of play. And we cannot score. Oh my God. They're just so good at tracking down. I'm just not consistently good enough. I think that's the problem. So here's Colback. Worrell now. Out to Zafuik. Plays it inside to Kabayi. Gets it back. Kabayi again. Hadji. Hadji! Oh, it's off the post! That was lovely by Hadji, but he couldn't make anything of it in the end. Brilliant 1-2. He just opened his legs up a little bit, made the half a yard he needed to take the shot, and it cannoned off the post in the end. Ribeiro will retrieve the ball from the corner. Ah, it's a waste. Oh, he wins the ball back though. Oh, and he puts it out. What are you doing? Oh, that is one of the most irritating things that can happen in a game of football. You win the ball back where you've got no right to, and then just run it out. Just run it out of possession. Absolutely awful. Here's Phillips. He's managed to shrug off one challenge. Shrugged off two. Found Gray with the ball, and Samba manages to save his team. Let's make the last change, and it's going to be a probably an unhappy return in the end for the striker Hernandez, who came in from Watford during the transfer window. Wait, hang on. No, we can't do that because we've run out of substitutions. Of course we have. Oh my God. Could this day go any worse for us? We need to get the ball forward quickly if we're going to have any chance of scoring here. Centurion, he's tackled. Ball goes out for a throw-in. We've got 45 seconds to make a difference here as Chabaloa comes on for Will Hughes. Right, here's Hadji. Inside to Centurion. Oh, no. That's it. That's the end of the game. It's an unhappy return to the Forest job after a week away. We just didn't play well enough in the end. No other excuses. Just did not play well enough. Not even sure where Watford are in the league, but I think they might be near the bottom. I mean, you look at those stats and you just can't help but feel that you've been absolutely done over. We had so much more possession, more shots on target. Almost double the number of passes. We actually did have double the number of successful passes. We got crosses into the box, we intercepted the ball. We didn't make as many tackles. And that, I think, was where we fell down, was that we were just unable to make the tackles where they really counted. Phillips, unsurprisingly, getting the man of the match. No argument from me there. He did have a brilliant game with an excellent finish to boot. Here's the rest of the results from today's matches. United got a really good victory against Sheffield United 4-0. Liverpool beating Tottenham 2-0. Chelsea winning 3 points as well. Arsenal and Leicester drawing 2-2 at the King Power Stadium. Newcastle got a 1-0 victory over Southampton. That's good to see. And look at that. Probably the shock of the round. At the bottom there, Fulham 4. Manchester City 1. What happened there? Goodness gracious me. So, the league leaders, Manchester City, pegged back by 3 points by Liverpool, making it a bit of a race for the final day of the season, which is coming up, I would think, a fair way from now. What are we, 34 games into the season? So 4 games left in the league season, 3 points between the top 2 teams. It's going to be a race. Definitely going to be a race. Now, with 4 games left, that means 12 points are on the board. Let's have a look at how many points Southampton have. Technically, if Southampton won all of their games, they could draw level with us. So, and yeah, Watford are 19th. That's pathetic. They were actually bottom of the league, and we've given them the 3 points that's lifted them off of the bottom. What an absolutely awful performance by Nottingham Forest. It was at Watford, but still, we should be doing better than that. We bossed the game. Maybe counter-attacking isn't necessarily always the right way to go after all. I think against the top teams, counter-attacking football's the way, but maybe we need to move back to possession for some of these lower of the table teams. Never mind, you live and learn. It's a constant learning process in this game. We'll be back before too long with another episode of the Forest Job with how many games left in the season? I said 4, didn't I? So we might just end up playing all 4 of these run-in games this week, and then next week we can have the... Oh, actually, last game of the season is Manchester City. We've got Everton and we've got Fulham and West Ham. So yeah, that's 4 games. So I guess what we could do is play all 4 of these games during this week, and then on Monday of next week we'll start a brand new season with a few transfers made, and hopefully we can have a slightly better time of it than we have this time. We always want to improve, and it's going to be necessary because we want to do big things at Forest. We want to win trophies. We want to win European titles if we can eventually. And it's a long way off right now, but hopefully in the fullness of time we can come good on that promise. Until next time, thank you very much for watching. Take care. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.